Hi, I'm Jan, owner of the Cherry Pick Quilt Shop in Sevierville, Tennessee. We're located in historical downtown Sevierville on Bruce Street, and we would love to have you come and visit with us someday. Today we're going to talk about a pre-cut that's called a layer cake or 10-inch squares, depending on which company you're using. Moda calls them layer cakes, other companies just call them 10-inch squares. This is pre-cuts. They're already cut for you. You have 42 pieces of 10-inch squares in this, which is about 2 7/8 yards total fabric in there. Most of the time, these companies will put one of the entire line, but you could have 2 or 3 of the same one in there, depending on how big that particular line was with that company. So these are 10-inch layer cakes. This one is called Ladybird. This one is a 30s line. So we have different layer cakes in the shop. So I thought I would share with you some things you could do with a layer cake. First of all, this quilt behind me, this is called New Year's Star. These is what the layer cake is cut out of with some background fabric. So the entire quilt is layer cakes. It took 2 layer cakes to complete this quilt, so we had to have 2 to do that one. This is also the same quilt. Same quilt. I think she used 1 layer cake to make this one. This quilt's a little bit smaller than the one that's hanging on the wall. So that's called New Year's Star. It is a Jordan Fabrics pattern. A lot of people watch her online, so that's where that particular pattern came from. We also have some other books called Easy Layer Cake Quilts too. Every quilt in the book, there's some pictures on the back, uses a layer cake, and they're very simple quilts. We can kind of run through just a little bit. They're very simple, but you start with a layer cake, put your quilts together. Most of the time they have a border around it to finish off. So that's 1 layer cake. Did someone say cake? This is also uses layer cakes, 10-inch squares to complete. And again, most of these quilts are not very hard at all because you started with a pre-cut to get your quilts made. So those are some samples of what you can do with layer cakes. Again, 10-inch squares, 42 pieces to a layer cake. We do have a lot of these available in the shop. There are other ideas out there too for using layer cakes. We have had, believe it or not, people come in and want 5-inch squares because we were out. They literally took this and made their 5-inch squares by cutting it in half. So there's lots of things you can do with a layer cake. Thanks for joining us today. We hope to see you soon.